Today's mission is to use the trolley to get to downtown San Diego. We don't really have a plan for today.
No.
I think we're gonna go to Seaport is one of the things. That's what we do have planned. And then
Old Town?
Yeah, that was the other place I was thinking of. I just use the trolley card right now, but I always make the same mistake because we don't do this very often, where I take the card and I press it to the machine to check how much money I have, and then I mistakenly buy a one-way ticket for $2.50. We want to make sure to buy, especially since we're doing a YouTube video. We're probably in like the 20% that actually pays for this. If we can be part of that 20% that actually pays for the public transport, we'll gladly do it.
I have $5 on my app already from last time when we used it, so I'm good. The first thing we need to do is hop on the copper line, which is the only line that we can hop on. But we need to take that to El Cajon and then switch over.
And we'll try to get some footage on the trolley. It's really hit or miss on how good it is. Some days it's pretty nice. Some days it's pretty not nice, pretty bad. We'll see what today's like. Hopefully it's one of the nicer days, but you never know. It's always a gamble. I used to make a joke with Lauren that it'd be 50-50 if we were gonna get asked to buy drugs. So hopefully that's not today, but that used to happen all the time, especially when I was with a group of friends like from school. We'll see, we're waiting on it right now. It says 9 minutes and it's 1:32 p.m. All right, we've made it. It leaves in like 2 minutes here. It's a super small trolley.
Oh, because one time he had asked me, why are you all sweaty, man? It's doing, and this is when it was cold. This is when it was freezing cold. He pulled me over right there by El Cajon trolley station. It was like at 2 in the morning. I'm sweating like a pig. And he goes, why are you sweating, man? He goes, did you just got done showering? And I told him straight up, I'm like, nah, I just got done smoking meth, honestly. I don't like him at all. I don't. And he's fucking annoying.
Alright guys, we just got off the copper line. We just hopped on to the green line now. So we pretty much have to stay on this the whole time. It brings us to Old Town, Seaport, downtown, so we're pretty much good now.
Already some interesting stuff going on.
Alright guys, we finally made it to Old Town, so we're gonna walk around and check it out. We've been here before, but last time was like a few years ago.
We've already had some weird experiences today, and it's only been like an hour on the trolley. We had a guy behind us saying that he's a really honest guy because he told his future potential employer that he smokes. I'm gonna make this sound like the word because I don't know if YouTube wants me to talk about this, but he said he smokes crystal meth, and he said that was actually awesome that he told his employer that because he's an honest person. So some people wouldn't be honest about that, but he's honest about it. It's actually kind of lively out today. The one place that we for sure wanted to go, we just walked up to the doors and we were like 20 feet away and we watched them close. And it says online they're supposed to be closed at 9 p.m. It's like 3.
I'm assuming she's by herself and she's taking her 10-minute break or maybe lunch. Because that would be really weird why they would just close randomly.
I know, we want a root beer float. It's kind of hot right now. It'd be nice. It's buy one, get one free. But we have some other stuff here, like the Rust General Store and the Cosmopolitan Hotel.
All right, we just came out of the museum and it was actually pretty cool. I didn't really know what was gonna be in there, but I guess it was a bunch of history about like carriages and horses that they used, the oxen and the mules that they used. It seemed pretty cool. I didn't know carriages were that big. The wheel is gigantic. That's huge.
We also got to see the routes they used to go on, and it's just amazing seeing how different it was back then to now. I mean, we just took a trolley here. It's crazy. That would be unthinkable back then. You'd have to spend probably days trying to get from where we got to where we are right now. And it would take tons of days to go from Arizona to San Diego from where we live right now. Crazy. The wagons were also really huge, and poor horses, man. That would suck carrying that all day, walking all day, but that's all you know, just like the people back then. Now you can record yourself in public and post it online. We got the Old Town Market coming up. Check this out. Let's do it.
There's a little baby one.
How much is that thing? $3? Oh shoot.
Did you say 3?
I thought it said $2.99, not $24.99. I was gonna say that's kind of a steal. Now it's not at all.
Thoughts on that frog?
Very in love with San Diego.
Can you guess what this whole chicken is?
What that costs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, it should be like $3, but it's probably gonna be like 10. 9. Jeez. 18. Okay, we just walked through the Old Town Market, but that was the Old Town Market with new age prices, man. That was crazy how much some of that stuff costs in there. I know it's a souvenir, but a little bit much for some of those things, like that little item. A few of them I thought were gonna be like $3 to $5 max. It was like $10, $9.
I'm assuming there's so much because they hand make them maybe. I'm not exactly sure though.
Either way, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're not from here or didn't live here, it's probably a really cool item, but since we've lived here, it just sounds like a lot of money. But we did think about getting a San Diego magnet to take back home, but probably from Seaport Village. We'll see if they have better prices over there. Go there in a bit.
All right, good news, guys. The shop is back open. The root beer, I think it's called root beer and jerky. It's called jerky and root beer.
Ooh, they're gonna be mad at you. There's a cigar shop behind us. I can smell it.
Really, kind of smells weird.
I don't know how much it costs, probably kind of pricey, but it would sound cool to buy one, but I would have nowhere to smoke it. I wouldn't want to, I don't think you're allowed to smoke a cigar on the trolley, so it wouldn't be the best idea. And I don't want to sit around smoking a cigar in Old Town.
Colorado trolley, however, different story.
More people talking about crystal meth on the Colorado trolley. I don't know why that's the trolley people's thing of choice. I don't want to give YouTube too many words to flag us on, so it's kind of hard. I'm like having to think of different
I'm
words
sure
to say.
they can put it together.
We've made it. We're gonna get a root beer float here. Buy one, get one free. Hopefully it's not crazy expensive.
$15.
That would suck. There's all the root beer in the world here.
One down here. I'll be right back. Yeah. It's just.
Got a whole bunch of beef jerky too.
Alligator, $2.99.
Do you want to try an alligator stick? Let's do it. We're gonna do it. Got the alligator jerky, is that what it is? It says alligator with beef and pork, Buffalo Bob's. We're gonna try it here. Really nice place, I recommend coming here, and the staff's really nice too. What did this come out to?
13 something.
And this was like $3, right? You get one free, but it's more like $5 a pop, so. But we just got it with A&W. We got to keep the can though, because it still has a little bit left.
You have the choice of A&W and deluxe root beer.
Deluxe was like $3 more though.
If this is gross, I don't know if I'm gonna try it.
It smells good. It smells like normal beef jerky. It's great. I think you should like it. I know it's gross in your mouth thinking about it, but it's really good. I think it just tastes like normal beef jerky.
Ingredients: alligator, beef, pork, salt, spices, brown sugar. Ugh. It tastes normal, but it's still kind of gross thinking about eating an alligator.
I think it tastes fine. I think it makes it cooler.
It just tastes like, literally like a beef stick. It has a little more flavor.
Yeah, it's actually really flavorful. All right, next up, what do we have here?
And root beer floats.
Haven't had one of these in a while.
I think the last time we had one was at A&W on our road trip.
Yeah, that was super good though, because it was the actual A&W fast food chain. I will say, I've never really been a root beer float guy, but I will never complain when I have one.
I think they're good.
It is really good. Not very healthy though. All right, we're pretty much done with Old Town. There's a few more things we could have checked out, but we want to make sure to get to Seaport pretty soon. So we still have quite a ways to go on the trolley. I don't know what crazy things we'll encounter right now when we get back on. Hopefully nothing too bad, but it's always a little fun when there's something weird going on. That's kind of what makes these trips interesting and memorable. Just like the Denver one we were telling you about. I'm being serious. It was like the trolley from hell. It was like one cart, there's people smoking crystal meth. The next cart, Sarowin, and then some guys swinging around a baseball bat in another cart. So just craziness out here. Hopefully the wind's not too loud. We'll head to Seaport Village next. Right? Is that what's next?
Yes, and that's one of my favorite places. I love Seaport.
It's beautiful. I'm gonna probably take out the GoPro so it gets a wider shot of everything around us.
All right, the trolley doesn't come until 14 minutes, so we're gonna be waiting for it. It might be 14 minutes till it leaves. It might come in like 10 minutes and then only have like 4 minutes. I'm not sure. Waiting for the train over here. Comment down below if Joey looks like an Oriental cat. You look like the Oriental cat.
We've made it to Seaport. We're not there just yet, but we're on the way walking. Right next to us is a cheesecake factory, and you said what earlier?
I said, one day you should take me.
But before that,
What was before that?
that you've been.
Oh, I've been once that I remember. I don't think I went when I was little. I don't know. I know one time for sure I've been.
I've never been, but as you heard Lauren, I probably will go because I'll take her. But it's right there. Not the cheapest place, huh?
I don't know.
I don't think it's insane, but it's definitely not cheap. We're sitting at the pier here.
Yep.
Trying to figure out what to do, but it's always nice here and beautiful because it's always windy, chilly outside, and it's just always great weather.
Seaport has some good carne asada fries with nacho cheese.
I'm not really a fan of the nacho cheese though, but it is tasty. But we'll see if we want that. I'm not super hungry right now. The root beer float's still pretty heavy on my stomach, and the alligator jerky. Nice view behind us. What is that, the Midway?
Something like that. The Star of India somewhere over here too, and I did a 4th grade field trip or 5th grade. I don't know. It was somewhere either the end of elementary or beginning of middle school. I went on the Star of India, and we spent the night. It was pretty cool, and we had different roles. I really wanted to be in the kitchen. I wanted to learn and see what they were cooking, but I didn't get that role.
We should go walk by there though soon.
Maybe. It's kind of far.
Got to get our steps in. Oh. We brought up the GoPro now. Hopefully the sound quality is good. I think it is, but I don't know how the wind's like because we don't have a little wind filter on this camera. We are coming up on the USS Midway, and they keep flying military planes above us really close to each other, and we also saw a boat. Pretty cool stuff here. There's always something going on.
Don't ever take the bike rides. They're expensive, and then they charge you more than like what it says.
And I'm pretty sure you're expected a tip because the guy's putting in a lot of leg muscle work on the thing. What'd you say it was though?
It said $30 one way, and it was in parentheses, depending on distance.
Jeez.
But I've heard they always just randomly give you a price.
So that was probably the minimum 30, and then any other added price that he wants to put on there. A lot of little shops here though.
It's so cute. Oh my god, I thought they were tiny. I thought they were like this. Sea turtles are gigantic.
We have some police action going on over here.
Ooh.
Don't know what happened.
Isn't this cute?
We're gonna try to find this famous statue or famous picture that they made a statue of. I think I see it. It's like past the boat over here, so we're gonna head over there. It's crazy how big it is in person though. Like you see it on pictures online, and then you get up to it and your hand is like a freaking fifth of his foot. So we'll go show you.
They do tours, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. It is crazy how big that ship is though. You got multiple planes, helicopters, whatever those are called. I forgot what those are called. All landed on it. All right, we come up to it. I don't want to interrupt anybody's photo, but I want to see how huge this looks. Look at that, insane. I know this is a fisheye lens, so it's not the best for this type of shot. But that guy in the pink right there is 8 feet tall, and look how tall the statue is compared to him. Crazy. I don't know what's crazier, the guy that's 8 feet tall in front of the statue, or the fact the statue is that much bigger than the guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if one day they'll take this down. I know there's some controversy behind this, but still up today. I'll turn this camera around and you'll see how big this is. Ready for the reveal? Boom. Look at that. Insane. There's the statue over there. I don't know if you can pick it up very well, but it's over there, way over there. And I got the name right. Sometimes I have trouble with these names. I have bad memory, but I got this one right. The USS Midway. I see it on the front here. Triple American flag. Guy playing some makeshift drums over there, giving us a little beat, and he stopped. Oh. The sounds of San Diego: ambulances, makeshift drums, and a little bit of water in between.
And seagulls.
Nice view. Doesn't come with the best sounds though. Cool little beat though. We'll go walk by that guy. The beat master is behind us. I don't think he'll copyright this video, so hopefully not. Whenever we pass people like that though, that are trying to play some drums for a few bucks, I always think that I'm never gonna get the sounds out of my head because it feels like no matter how far away you walk, you still hear it. Really cool skyline though. We're finally nearing the boat Lauren was talking about.
I see it.
For a while there was a billionaire ship parked here, or docked. I don't know if it's still there. And I think George Soros' boat was around here at one point.
My parents got married like a mile down from here, a mile and a half.
At Tom Ham's lighthouse, correct?
Yep, I've never been there.
Is that nearby? Can we walk to that?
There's no way.
All right, you just looked it up. How far is it?
It's an hour and 14 minutes, so as much as I would like to walk to it, it's a little far.
Could walk off all that root beer though.
Oh yeah.
Might be worth it.
People are going on a boat right here.
Dang, the flagship cruises and events Embarcadero. It is always awesome. We love California because of how lively it is, especially San Diego. It's like everything nice about LA without most of the bad stuff. There's a little bit of the bad stuff here too, but not anywhere near, and especially the traffic. The traffic in LA, oh my God, I want to get out of there as soon as possible every time we go.
We did come down here to see a Perfect Circle concert that was like right next to Seaport at the, what is it called?
The Ratty Show.
Yeah. And we went the wrong way, and I still have a picture of it. I insert it here. It was like, we had to go like a mile and a half or something. It was like 20 to 25 minutes.
That was terrible. Bad traffic, especially when you're trying to get to an event, is like just the worst combo in the world. I can't stand it, but I will say that day made up for it. That was an amazing concert. I mean, the music paired so well with the scenery. If you've seen that, I'll put a picture of the venue right now. It's just a super nice venue out in the ocean, basically. And you just see all this water and these ships passing by, the sun's coming down, and A Perfect Circle's music is really good for that type of setting. So that was a really amazing concert. The only downside was they did this really weird type of show where most shows, it's the opening act, like the second biggest act, and then the main act last. But they had this revolving door type of show where, since the singer Maynard was in 2 of the bands that were playing, he would go with one band, they'd get off stage, then go into Primus, then Primus would get off stage and go into A Perfect Circle. So it was just kind of like, I saw the vision, but I don't think it really panned out that great.
I didn't think it was that great. I don't know.
It was an amazing show still, though. I mean, I would definitely go to that again and again. It only would have been better if they would have had a normal type of set.
Oh my, 1 cup of ice cream, $9.95.
Damn, not the best city for saving money, as you can tell. All right, we got some expensive looking restaurants here. Can you imagine the rent alone for these places? That definitely factors into the food price. And then just knowing you're eating at the pier, that also factors in. So wouldn't be surprised if it's close to $100 a plate.
It's too much.
But we got the Portside Pier. Boom. Coming up on the Star of India, it's the next boat. You said you stayed on the bottom part, right? You slept over?
Yeah. Everyone had like sleeping bags, and I think you were on the 2nd or 3rd floor. All I know is it was the part where it was like the water was, because it goes underneath the water.
So the water was level with you, or it was above your room?
I believe it was above, but I'm not exactly sure. I just remember when you went down there, it was freezing cold. Sheesh. And it was rocking the whole night.
That part sounds bad. I think I'd get seasick. So I don't know about cruises. And I've been seeing crazy videos with Carnival cruises too. So it's like seasick plus a whole bunch of people fighting. I don't know about that.
A whole bunch of people fighting.
I've been seeing bad videos of Carnival cruises.
Here it is.
Boom. Star of India.
I believe it was 5th grade. I just found I still have the little certificate that says Star of India, and then I got a little, like a ticket to go on.
Yeah.
And then I have a certificate that says Star of India.
So you are a certified Star of India sleeper and rider.
Yep.
Have it on the certification. Got some trolley stops here. Here it is. Doesn't look like much is going on today.
That was the room right there.
Where?
Right in front of us, where those little windows are.
Yeah.
That's where the captain was eating with his crew.
Dang.
I believe I got to bring in his dinner, to like his plate to him, and I got to talk to him a little.
Dang, they made you feel like you were cool for being a servant.
Yeah.
Got some of the skinniest palm trees I've ever seen in front of me. Just looks like a guy with an afro. All right, we came up to this boat that looked like a cyborg boat. I said that because of that thing on the top. Looks like it's some type of crane thing. From far away, that looked like seats at a amusement park ride, but I believe it's just motors on the back of a boat. 5 of them, pretty high power. Let's see inside this guy's boat. Security camera.
It's hot.
It's hot, it got cold.
Now it's cold, I just took it off.
We're gonna turn around, probably go to that Mexican restaurant place. I'll probably get a beer.
Not gonna lie, last time we were here, we bought carne asada fries, and they're normally where we go like $13 or like 12, 13, what were they?
Now they're 16.
And the portion was way smaller.
It was the perfect example of shrinkflation. It was insane how small it was, and the price went up. Everything's getting smaller, everything's getting more expensive here.
That's my favorite though. I love carne asada fries.
They are really good. I never grew up with that in Texas. I know you guys in Ireland probably have never heard of that, but it's just basically steak and fries with guacamole, cheese.
Sour cream.
Every Mexican dish is just some variation of cheese, meat, and sometimes tortilla, just in different ways, but it always tastes amazing. I see a submarine 555 in front of me, but anytime I think about submarines now, I just think about that crazy incident. Do you remember that thing? Was it called Ocean Gate? Ocean Gate?
I don't know. You know what I think of when I think of a submarine?
What do you think of?
The Disneyland ride.
Nice.
Dude, we went on it last time because it took like forever to remodel. Wasn't it like was it a year or 2 or a few months? I don't know.
Yeah, it took forever, and the line was crazy long.
It was cool though.
And the Star Wars ride, that's crazy long as well. The line for that.
That's a cool ride though.
It is a really cool ride. It's very interactive. Oh, that guy had enough.
I just saw a sign that was talking about 4th of July, and speaking of 4th of July, there was this one year where all the fireworks went off at once. And I remember, I'm pretty sure we were there, like me and my family, but you were not.
No, I didn't know you at the time.
Insert, it was pretty cool, but that's all it was. The Big Bay Boom, that's what it was called.
Really putting the boom in that year. Or was it because of that they called it that?
I think it's just called the Big Bay Boom, but...
That year had an exclamation mark at the end.
5.
5 exclamation marks. Can you guys guess where we made it back to?
We're about to see our friend again.
Yeah. Every time I press record, it gets super windy. That's scary right there. It looks like those are real people. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they have mannequins made to look like people overlooking the ship. That guy's about to fall off. Cowbell, cowbell. More shops. What was the price of the shop you saw earlier?
It was like $30 for one hoodie.
Got the prices here.
I don't even see one. Alright, so we got our carne asada fries, our Pacifico, pico de gallo on the side, guacamole on the side because it has onions in it and I don't like onions. I am so excited. These are so good.
This looks good. It's actually a decent sized portion. This is 32 ounces. So it was only a little more than 16. So I thought, you know what, if we're both gonna have some, might as well get the bigger one. I think this came out to...
I can't wait. I have to eat it.
The beer came out to $11.50. The fries came out to $14.95 for a total of $28.50. But I'm ready to dig in.
These are good. This is busting eating.
I will say I wish the beer was a little colder, but still beer. But it is, it's not warm, but it's not ice cold. It's like just kind of cool. How are the fries going right now?
They're so good.
I'm ready to dig in too. So as we mentioned earlier, something that's a little bit different about this Mexican place and a lot of the other ones that serve carne asada fries is the fact they use nacho cheese here. A lot of them don't. They use more authentic cheese, but this one also puts beans in it too. That's kind of like 50-50.
Yeah.
I can't believe Lauren doesn't like the guac though. It's so good. Lauren hates onion stuff.
I like guacamole when there's no onions.
All right, we're done here. Cleaned it up.
I'm just eating the cheese now.
We still have a little beer left, which we'll finish, but boom, split between us. Really good. Hopefully will fill us for the rest of the day. It's 6:05 currently. I don't know if that popped up on the cam, but I might be a little hungry tonight, but I'll try not to eat. We've been actually doing pretty good on not eating much, both because of financial reasons and because there's like not much around the house.
I was gonna say hopefully we're actually hungry though because my mom's making dinner.
Oh shoot, she is?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is like the worst day to get filling takeout food. It feels like there's a cannonball in my stomach right now.
But it's only, what'd you say what time it is?
It's only 6.
She'll probably make dinner around 9:30.
Okay, we should be good by then. But hopefully we'll walk more of this off, walk quite a bit off. I don't think we're gonna go to downtown just because we've been out for a while now and we told Lauren's sister that we'd go pick her up. And on top of that, there's not much downtown. There's like stuff to buy stuff.
Stuff to buy stuff?
Yeah, shops to buy stuff.
I do want to look in the stores and maybe get a magnet.
Yeah, that was definitely on the list. And after that, then we'll probably head home.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read this sign over here. I know there's something very specific about this carousel. We believe it's the oldest carousel in the country, but we might be wrong. There's something important about it because it's always talked about. I'm trying to read this sign over here though.
I'm assuming. I think that's what it is.
I don't know. It's like one of the first cool carousels. I don't know, something like that. We just got out of Magnuts. That's spelled M-A-G-N-U-T-S, and we got a magnet.
It's actually pretty cool. It's two-sided.
Two-sided. We'll show you guys in a bit. I don't want to take it out of the packaging right now, but we'll show you when we get back to the house. We're just gonna go to the restroom, pretty much wrap it up in Seaport. Like I said, I don't think we're going downtown, but stick around because you'll want to see how this magnet looks. This is one of the coolest magnets I've ever seen. And being from San Diego, we had to get one. We haven't got one yet.
I think we're collecting magnets, shot glasses, and hats now. We have a lot of hats. And we don't have a lot of shot glasses yet. We have 5, all from Ireland. But,
Yeah.
but we're
A little bit one-sided there.
We're gonna get more.
Diversify our shot glass portfolio.
And the magnets.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're walking back to the trolley right now. I will say, if you ever come to San Diego, like anyone, if you're from a different country or if you're from America traveling here, you should definitely go to Seaport. It's really cool. They have a bunch of shops, the ocean right there. They have a bunch of tours that you can go on, the Star of India, the USS Midway. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do there. A lot of souvenirs too.
I would definitely say this is my favorite touristy spot every time we're in San Diego.
I love coming here.
Great mix of just, as Lauren said, views and things to do without some of the sketchy stuff that you get in downtown.
There definitely is a lot more stuff to do here than in Old Town. Old Town's cool, but it's more of just little souvenir shops and like the ghost tours and like some places to eat, but this has like the beach, other stuff you can walk to, so it's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we just made it all the way to El Cajon. We still have to go on another trolley to Santee, but I think it only has about 3 stops until the last one is Santee. It is freezing outside. I'm so cold and tired, but it says it's gonna be here in 6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
6 minutes. And then we'll go pick up my sister and go home.
Yeah, I'm tired, man. That beer and walking everywhere. I'm tired. There's some live music going on behind us, though. All right, made it back to Santee now. One of those rides where you're just glad to get off because there's people being annoying and listening to super loud music on it. But back. The sky does look really nice right now.
The car's still here. Didn't get towed.
Yeah, that's always the other worrying part is the car still here? Is it gonna be towed? Is it gonna be scratched? You never know, but it looks fine. I reversed in so we could get out easily. Man, these types of days really wear you out, just non-stop walking. Now that we're in the car, we're gonna show you guys the magnet we got. Double-sided, this is insane. Boom, and boom. Definitely one of the coolest magnets we've ever gotten. I'm really excited with this purchase. It's gonna be a really cool fridge magnet. And it never gets old because if you get tired of one side, you just flip it.
It's pretty heavy.
It was only $8. It feels really high quality. Ending the day now. Like I've been saying, I'm really tired. I'm feeling tired, you?
Yeah, I am excited for my mom's dinner. She's making beef stroganoff.
That does sound really good. She makes it really good. So excited. Still really full. Luckily, the cannonball feeling is not as bad. Now it's like half a cannonball in my stomach. But we hope you enjoyed today's adventure. I think it was pretty successful. $5 to get on the trolley and go down to Seaport in Old Town and back. Didn't go downtown for the reasons we said, but it wouldn't have added much, and we would have been extremely tired if we just were barely living downtown like right now. I don't think it would have added much, but what we did do was really fun.
Yeah, and the trolley's pretty cool because you can go to a lot of places. Obviously, we didn't stop. We only stopped at 2, but they have like Fashion Valley, which is basically just like a huge mall area, Mission Valley, SDSU, the college, just other different spots. I think it goes to La Jolla too. Really fun, just beware, because it kind of feels like Grand Theft Auto a lot of the time. I don't know if you guys have played that game, but for those of you that have, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a lawless city where anything goes. That's pretty much the trolley. It's just a random ride that you take, and you're really chancing it, but it does make for good content and good stories. You just gotta be careful when you go on and be aware of your surroundings. Yep, keep your head on a swivel. Hope you guys enjoyed our San Diego adventure. We'll see what's in store next. You gotta stay tuned, so thank you for watching. Bye.